Hi everybody, it's Mike. It is April 17th. Let me apologize in advance. There's a woodpecker in the tree right next door that way. So if you hear woodpeckery sounds, that's what it is. A lot has changed since last year at this time. I started the campaign for the 2018 overnight walk, and I did that when I actually started on my birthday last year, which is April 21. And this time, this year is very, very different. I'm no longer working at Verizon. I'm now either self-employed or unemployed, no matter whichever one you want to use. I'm researching and writing my book about the environment in front of abortion clinics. I'll probably talk more and more about that as time goes on. It also has expanded me to a couple other things I'm doing. I've joined a gym for the first time in my life, aside from the gym at Verizon itself, which I didn't really have all that much to do with. But I've joined a gym. I have a trainer. I'm feeling really, really sore, which I think is a good thing. I hope so, because each and every time that I'm there, I'm like, why am I here? But seriously, I think that, even after a couple weeks, I think that things are going very well with that. And I am once again raising money and awareness and resources for the overnight walk for AFSP, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. This year I will be walking in Boston, Massachusetts on June 22nd and 23rd. The overnight walk begins at sundown and then ends at sun up. It's about 17 miles long. And once again, part of it is to raise money, but part of it also is to raise awareness and really have this very, very impacting experience. For a lot of people, suicidal ideation is this hopelessness, this feeling that everything is really in the dark, and being able to then end up with a ceremony with everybody else, getting through the dark and then coming up to the light of a new day is really something which has been very inspiring for me and for many other people as well. So I'm really looking forward to this. The overnight walks that I've had in the past, one at DC and Philadelphia, have been great for a lot of other different reasons as well. The one which was in DC, I was featured as somebody who had talked a little bit about my own experiences with suicidal ideation, and I was recognized on stage and crying and stuff like that, because that's what I do. And for the past 2 years, I've been able to walk with some pretty amazing people, including Elaine and Tony these past 2 years. They're going to be walking in the one in San Francisco this year. So for right now, it's just going to be me. Hopefully my friend Perry is going to be walking with us too. And if you're interested also in walking, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to be able to have you there also for this 17-mile walk. In the past, I've also, talked a little bit about, certain things of how I felt and what happens in my mind and my own experiences with suicidal ideation. I'll probably do a little bit more on that with a different video. This video, though, has to do with me actually asking you all for money and resources for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So the overnight, let's get back to that. I'm going to be raising funds for it, and you're going to hear a lot about it from social media. But I want to once again give you all incentives to be able to do this. If you donate any money at all, it's really, really very much appreciated, and I will make sure to write you all a thank you note, because that's just the best thing to do. But there are going to be certain levels which we're going to do again this year. If you donate $25, I will give you a shout out on my social media page of your choice. Last year it was Facebook or Twitter. This year it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. I could do that too. For those of you who, I don't know, really feel like that's really where your cred is at, I will even give you a shout out on LinkedIn, and I'll even tell everybody exactly who you are, how we know each other, and if it's not an interesting story, I'll make something up which is really, really interesting as well. So that's for $50. That's for $25. The $50 level, I will write you a personalized haiku. Yes. By the way, today is National Haiku Day, but that's besides the point. I'm going to do this for any of the days. $50, you do that. It's going to be a haiku on your page. It's going to be me, once again, representing you on my page in haiku form. This is where things get a little bit different. Last year it was $75 was going to give you a limerick based on you. And this year I'm going to say $75. $75 is actually going to give you an acknowledgement, and then for 24 hours, my profile picture on whichever social media account you want me to is going to change to a picture of me and you together. Now, if there's not yet a picture of me and you together, then I will make sure that there's a picture of me and you together, because mad photoshopping skills. So you're going to get that. That's going to be for your $75 donation. $100 donation is going to give you, well, it's going to be me doing a video of appreciation for you. Just saying thank you, which I'm going to post here, and I'm going to post it on my page. $125. I will write you a song. It's going to be a song about you. Can't promise it's going to be very, very good, but I will write it. I will sing it. If you're lucky, I will get out either the guitar or, you know, just do something on the keyboard, which I don't know how to play either one of them, but we'll make sure that there's a song which is about you. 150. 150 lets you sponsor a mile of my walk, meaning that during that time I will either wear a picture of you, or I will have something which has your name on it, or whoever you want me to be able to remember or recognize during that time. I'll also then send you a video message live during that time while I'm walking as well. Let's see, 175 did I do? No, 200 is a really VIP thing. 200 is going to be not only all the above, but it's also going to be me being able to then recognize and talk more about anybody who you want me to recognize, whether it's somebody who you feel has had a battle with suicidal ideation, or somebody who you'd like to remember. That's going to be part of it too. So you'll also get a mile, and you'll also get a video which is based on that too. But once again, it's not necessarily about the numbers. It is, because I really want to make, I want to raise more than the $2,400 I raised last year, which I think we can do. But even if it's a little bit, every little bit counts, and every little bit is really appreciated. So you are going to find my donations page that you can, you know, put your donation in, and where you can find out updates about that. It's going to be, let me see if I can do this. It's going to be right here. Yeah. And we are going to then, you know, keep on giving you updates. So once again, thank you very much for your support throughout all the years. Once again, we'd love to have your help with this. Once again, if you want to walk, let me know. This is really a great opportunity. Thanks.